There is a version of you that nobody can deceive, a version so alert, so composed, and so quietly precise that if he walked into your life today, you wouldn't recognize him, you would envy him. Most people think being hard to fool means being suspicious, trusting no one, sleeping with one eye open. You've probably worn that armor before, and you know what it costs you. It doesn't protect you, it just makes you tired, and fooled anyway, because real immunity is not suspicion, it is the execution of your own illusions. It is the ability to take your hopes, your flattered ego, and your favorite comfortable lies and put them against the wall. Machiavelli understood this. He did not write for dreamers, he wrote for men who had already been burned. He watched princes lose entire kingdoms, not to armies, but to smiles. And buried in his work are 7 lessons, 7 ways of seeing that make deception starve in front of you. Because you have been the mark before, you believed a smile you wanted to believe. You trusted a voice because it flattered you first. You are here because some part of you swore, never again. Good. When you master these lessons, people do not just respect you, they hesitate around you. They feel it before they can name it. They sense a man who checks, a man who watches, a man whose belief must now be earned. But understand something, before lesson 1, sight has a price. The moment you begin seeing people clearly, you lose certain comforts forever. The warm lies, the easy friendships, the pleasant fog. You become a sovereign of your own mind, and sovereignty is lonely at first. And once your eyes open, they don't close again. So decide now, are you willing to pay for your eyes? Lesson 1, the law of the willing victim. Machiavelli wrote that the one who deceives will always find someone willing to be deceived. Read that again, willing. Every con has 2 authors. The liar writes the words, you write the belief. The average man refuses to accept this. He gets fooled and blames the world. He curses the liar, the market, the fake friend. He never asks the harder question, what did you want so badly that you stopped checking? Because that is where every deception enters your life, through a want. Think about the last time it happened to you. You weren't stupid that day, you were hungry. You wanted the shortcut to be real. You wanted the compliment to be true. You wanted them to be exactly who they claimed. And because you wanted it, you did their work for them. You silenced your own alarm. You argued their case inside your own head. When you're starving for respect, you believe flattery. When you're starving for money, you believe guarantees. When you're starving for love, you believe performances. Your hunger decides what sounds true to you. A skilled manipulator does not study your weaknesses first. He studies your desires. Your desire is the handle. Your hunger is the door. So here is the discipline. Before any conversation where your money, your time, or your heart is at stake, name your want in 1 sentence. Write it down. I want this deal. I want this person to approve of me. I want to be right. Then walk in knowing exactly which string they will try to pull. Your named want is a gate you guard. Your unnamed want is a door you don't even know you left open. And watch what happens to a manipulator when the pull finds nothing. Their compliment lands on stone. Their false urgency finds no panic in you. Their big promise finds a man already fed. First they get confused, then they get careless, then you see everything. You are not colder now, you are awake. The want still exists, but it answers to you. Lesson 2, the discipline of the ledger. Machiavelli warned that men judge more by the eye than by the hand. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few ever touch what you truly are. He offered it as strategy for princes. You will use it as armor. Because if the world runs on appearances, then you are being played through your eyes every single day. Be honest about how you read people right now. You meet someone, you feel something in the first 90 seconds, and you call that feeling judgment. It isn't judgment, it is marketing, received. You are grading the trailer and calling it the film. And ask yourself honestly, when has your first impression ever been audited? You remember your hits. You don't count your misses. That's not a skill you have. That's a story you tell yourself. The average man lives inside that story his whole life. The confident voice, the firm handshake, the expensive watch, the warm, steady eye contact. He calls it intuition. It is decoration. Words are wardrobe. Behavior is skin. So stop listening and start recording. For 30 days, keep a quiet ledger on anyone who matters to you. Your boss, your partner, your closest friend. Yes, even them, especially them. 2 columns. What they said, what they did. Promises on the left, deliveries on the right. Do not judge the person, judge the gap. A narrow gap is a human being. A wide gap is a performance with a schedule. You already know who belongs on the first page. The colleague who praises you in the room and goes silent in the meeting that counts. The friend who says always and appears sometimes. You will not need to confront anyone. The columns will do the talking. In 30 days of writing, you will learn more about your circle than 10 years of dinners ever taught you. Your eyes stop voting. Your records start ruling. Lesson 3. The art of starving flattery. Why does flattery work on you? Be specific. Machiavelli gave an entire chapter of The Prince to this single enemy. Not rival armies, not treacherous ministers, flatterers. He wrote that courts drown in them, and that a ruler's only defense is making truth safe to speak in his presence. Understand why he ranked them so high. Flattery is not a compliment, it is an invoice. It praises you today and collects tomorrow, and you know this weapon works because you have felt it land. Someone praises the exact thing you're insecure about, and your chest warms, and your no gets softer. That is not friendship you're feeling, that is anesthesia. So catch yourself in the moment. When the warmth spreads, don't fight it, just notice it, and ask one quiet question. What does this compliment want from you? The average man never asks. He swallows praise whole. His ego signs contracts, his mind never read. Tell him he is brilliant, and he stops preparing. Tell him he is generous, and he starts paying. Tell him he is not like the others, and he will defend you against the others. You will starve this weapon with 2 moves. First, the delay. Any request that arrives wearing a compliment waits 24 hours. Praise has a short shelf life. If the ask still makes sense tomorrow, outside the glow, it was honest. If it only made sense inside the glow, it was bait. Second, the reversal. Reward the people who bring you hard truths. Thank the friend who calls your plan weak. Keep the voice that disagrees with you in private. Because the man who punishes honesty trains everyone around him to lie. Then he stands in a hall of mirrors and wonders why he feels alone. Do not build a hall of mirrors. Build a room with windows. Your ego will hate it. Your future will thank you. Lesson 4. The standard of the locked door. In the Discourses, Machiavelli laid down the coldest rule of statecraft. Whoever designs a system must presume that men are self-interested, and that they will act on it the moment they are free to. Not because every man is evil. Because any structure that depends on goodness will eventually meet the day goodness is absent. Now look at your own life through that rule. How many of your current arrangements would survive one purely selfish decision by the other side? Your money, your secrets, your name on things you do not control. You already know which ones made you flinch just now. That flinch is information. Don't waste it. The average man wastes it his entire life and calls his blindness virtue. He lends money with no terms. He shares secrets with no thought. He builds partnerships on vibes and handshakes. Then, when self-interest does what self-interest has always done, he calls it betrayal. It was not betrayal. It was design failure. So audit your arrangements like a founder, not a friend. Take every open deal, partnership and favor you have, and ask one question of each. If this person acted purely in their own interest tomorrow, what happens to you? If the answer is ruin, redesign it now. Put your terms on paper. Keep your receipts instead of your memories. Make honesty their cheapest available option. A locked door does not insult the neighborhood. It simply never has to test it. And here is the quiet gift inside this lesson. You will trust people again, more freely than before, because your trust will finally be a gift you give, not a beam holding up your house. And doesn't that sound like a better way to live? You choose who earns your faith, instead of needing everyone to deserve it. Lesson 5. The Law of the Calm. Machiavelli noticed a common defect in men. In calm weather, they make no provision for the storm. Now ask yourself an uncomfortable question. When were you actually fooled? Run your own history. You were never fooled while on your guard. You were fooled at ease. Wasn't it always like that? The scam arrived through a trusted friend. The lie came from the warmest face at your table. The knife entered through the one door you never thought to lock. Comfort is the operating theater of deception. It anesthetizes you first and operates second. The average man understands this backwards. He raises his shield in front of strangers and drops it completely at home, at work, in his oldest friendships. Exactly where your stakes are highest, your eyes are most closed, and you can feel where your own walls are thinnest. The people you would never audit. The rooms where you stop thinking. The certainty you would defend before examining. Whatever just came to your mind, that is the brick to check. So schedule your doubt. Once every season, take your 3 safest certainties. Your partner who would never, your client who always pays, your plan that cannot fail. And verify each one as if a stranger presented it this morning. Check your numbers, ask your question, confirm their story. Most of your certainties will survive. Good. You are not hunting monsters. You are maintaining a wall, because walls do not fall in battles. They fall in long decades of peace, one unexamined brick at a time. Guard your peace hardest where you feel it most. Lesson 6. The Discipline of the Pattern. Machiavelli built his entire method on one conviction. Whoever wishes to foresee the future must consult the past, because men have always been driven by the same passions. People change costumes, they do not change engines. You have run this loop yourself. You gave the third chance and called it kindness. You ignored your own records because hope files better paperwork than memory. You dated the same person in a different body. You lent to the same friend under a different excuse. It cost you. It always cost you. And you can't blame hope for doing hope's job. You hired it. You put it in charge of your records, and hope doesn't keep records. You do. The average man never fires it. He hears the apology and believes the new chapter. He hands out clean slates like business cards. He calls it forgiveness. It is amnesia. Forgiveness releases the past. Amnesia repeats it. You will keep the mercy and drop the blindness. Apply the pressure test. Do not judge people by their promises or by who they are on calm days. Judge them by what they have already done twice under pressure. Once can be an accident. Twice is architecture. The man who vanished in 2 crises will vanish in your 3rd. The woman who kept her word through 2 storms will keep it in your hurricane. Their history is not gossip. It is a weather report. Read it before you sail, and turn the same discipline on yourself. Study the times you were fooled. You will find the same want, the same flattery, the same season of comfort. Your own pattern is the first one worth breaking. Lesson 7. The Sovereignty of the Hidden Eye. Everything you have built across 6 lessons can be destroyed by one sentence. I know what you are doing. You know the urge. The words climb your throat the second you spot the trick. It would feel so good to say them. That feeling is the trap, because what do you actually win by saying it? A moment of their surprise, a day of your satisfaction, and then you've spent your entire advantage on applause you had to give yourself. Machiavelli's most repeated warning explains why. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. He taught princes to wear that mask outward. You will wear it in reverse. The average man cannot resist announcing his insight. The moment he spots the manipulation, he confronts. He explains the trick to the trickster. It feels like victory. It is disarmament. A manipulator who knows he is seen does not stop. He adapts. You have not ended the game. You have trained a smarter opponent against yourself. So master the hidden eye. When you finally see the strings, say nothing. Keep your face warm. Keep your answers soft. Leave the old you on display like a light left on in an empty house. The believer, the easy audience. And behind the glass, let the observer stand and record. Now every move they make teaches you. Every trick exposes their next trick. Every performance becomes a confession you never had to request. You hold the one advantage that has no counter. They are performing for a man who already left the theater. So this is the other side. It is quieter here. People still perform around you, but the performance slides off you like rain on glass. You listen in layers now. You hear the sentence, and you hear the reason for the sentence. Some people will drift out of your life without a single argument. Let them go. They were customers of the man you buried. Let them polish their masks. Let them rehearse their lines. Let them wonder what you see. What remains around you will be smaller, and it will be real. Fewer voices, heavier words. Belief that was earned brick by brick, entry by entry, storm by storm. That is the trade you made. Magic for weight, noise for signal. And here is what nobody tells you about this side. You don't miss the fog as much as you feared. You miss it the way you miss a debt after you've paid it. Which is to say, you don't. You paid for your eyes. Nobody can charge you twice. Most people who started this video left before lesson 3. They came for a trick and met a discipline. You stayed. That places you in a small, quiet minority, and men like that do not stay unnoticed for long. Prove you belong to it. Comment the words, "I see the game now." And if you want to keep arming your mind with what school never taught you, the cold reading of power, persuasion, and human nature, subscribe and turn on notifications. This channel only goes deeper from here. The believer you were is gone. The observer stands in his place. Now go and watch the world with new eyes.